I think we are live. Let me check one thing before we start.
I think we are.
Yes, perfect. And
Totally. And the chat works.
yay! I love it. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I love it when a plan works.
Yeah.
Give me a cigar.
Right. It's amazing that certain things work internationally, like, for example, A-Team.
Yeah, that always works.
Um, Let me adjust something. I think, oh, okay. I think that could be adjusted better. Why is the set? Oh, wait. Let's. Okay. Understood. That now should take a minute. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Let's start. First things first. Welcome
Let's
to.
start.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, we are here for the very first time together. How are you?
Yes, we are. I'm fine, thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Oh,
And only on my second stream. How are you?
yeah. Oh, how do you like streaming?
I love it. I totally love it. Because you get instant feedback instead of doing a video where it takes some time before you get feedback. But on a stream, you have instant feedback and can fix things on the go.
Yeah, I love that too. Oh, and you get to meet people. Oh,
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely. And it's often people you don't expect to meet,
right. Yeah,
people you did not count on.
right. Exactly. Yeah. And totally new people when I started streaming, when I started using social media, I didn't know anyone. I started building with bricks and pieces, first alone. And then during COVID, I started my Instagram account. And there I started meeting people. Then I started streaming on Instagram. And slowly I met other people who like bricks and pieces as well. And it took years where I only met people online, and only last year I met people in real life. Yeah, I'm so glad that there are others who build with pieces and bricks
Yeah,
as well.
I don't have the yeah yeah. It's funny. It's funny how people connect via bricks from different parts of the world. Even
Yep,
um, I think I've also connected to some people I might not have would it not have been for bricks.
yep.
So yeah, totally.
Do you go to
So
conventions?
I'm gonna start to unpack
Oh,
something.
yeah, please.
No, I don't yet.
Oh,
I don't yet.
yeah. Ah,
Um, I've some work to do. I'm afraid I'm not very well prepared.
oh.
I only have plastic bags in front of me with the
Yeah,
parts.
yeah. We are no in no rush. Oh, amazing. But I really can recommend going to conventions. I mean, I've been in my life to one convention, and this or in February I go on my second convention. But it was totally overwhelming when I met for the very first time people. And on a convention, when you stay there for a couple of days, you are in a total new world. It was like heaven. Everyone who was there loves bricks, either from Lego or from other providers, and everyone speaks the same language. It's not only English, but it's wherever they come from. One thing we all had in common, that we like to build. And it's amazing if you do not have to excuse yourself or have to explain yourself, because everyone is the same.
It's a universal language.
Right.
I think you can even build together if you don't speak the same language, because anybody can read brick building instructions, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ah, and it's so nice to talk to someone. If you talk to people who are not into building with bricks, it's often that they ask you, "What have you done last weekend?" And you tell, "Well, I built this set." And the reaction often is, "Again? Didn't you do that last weekend?" And I think to myself, well, others go and watch a soccer game.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, that's interesting. I think um, I've never had this before. This is a Bluebrixx parts separator,
oh, I heard
but I've
about
never
that.
seen it. I've never seen this version of it. It's a little bit different
Yeah.
because it also has an axle or a pin separator at the end, like the
Oh,
I think the Mold King also has that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
incredible.
funny what different ideas companies come up for brick separators.
Yeah, right. That is incredible. I don't think have ever seen it.
I like the fantasy one. It's pink. It's a
Um,
completely pink version.
yeah. Let me think. Did I have a brick separator for my fantasy set? I really need to build more. Um.
I think that's a Kobe one,
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
and
Have
that's
that.
the fantasy.
Wow.
And
Oh yes.
also their bags are pink.
Right. Yeah. But now that I see it, I
Very
remember
amazing.
I had it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very excited to see how these flat silver parts work out.
Ooh. Oh.
You see the shine.
Right. That is pretty. That is pretty. Oh, Brix Pelorium is with us. Trevor, thank you
He
so much for.
subscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Ah, that is fantastic. Trevor, it truly means the world to me. Thank you so much. Oh, and everyone, check out Brix Pelorium, Trevor. Trevor streams on Twitch as well. He is amazing. I unfortunately did not meet. I kind of met Trevor last year in Chicago. Unfortunately, I did not realize that I met him. Only afterwards, we talked, and it turned out that Greg, a good friend of ours, he was in the shop where he was, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, if Greg at that occasion met Trevor, I was with Greg.
You
I
had to be.
Yeah, right. But next year or this year, I'm going to meet Trevor. Oh, Trevor, I have to thank you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? We are together with Pontiac. Trevor, do me a favor. Um, if you don't mind, it would mean the world to me if you could check out Pontiac51, and if you could follow
Yes,
him. Oh, right. Um,
I'm doing good. Just followed. Thank you very much.
oh, thank you. I'm so excited to see the DeLorean that you are building. Cause I built the Lego
Yeah,
one.
I can't wait too. I was a bit, I was a bit. I didn't watch any videos of it because
Yeah.
I didn't want to spoil,
Right.
because there are people who are always talking in a bad way about some models,
Right.
and I wanted to make sure I don't spoil the event.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That totally makes
It
sense.
looks so different. I saw renders where it looked bad, then I saw photos where it looked actually really, really good. So, and the parts I see also look better than other models I have built from Bluebrixx. So I'm not sure if they did something to the parts.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
that's interesting.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right. 1 second. Trevor, I'm going to change the volume. Please let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Um,
Oh, you barely can hear.
yeah, I upscaled the audio.
Okay, but I can't turn it any louder. I'm
No, no,
as
no.
loud as I can.
Yeah, and it should be on. It should be within my OBS something. Oh, better. Fantastic.
Oh,
Oh,
it's better
okay.
now.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. That's what I love about streaming. You can fix it instantly.
Right. Hmm. I'm fascinated that streaming together is possible. It feels like magic to me.
Yeah, who would have thought
Right.
that it would be possible to do it?
Right.
I can remember when I started doing broadcasts for virtual racing events,
Oh.
where you had to go to a server because Twitch didn't exist back then, and YouTube, you couldn't do live on YouTube.
Yep.
And you had to go on a server, start um, some files, and then check if it's running, checking the sound, and then like doing the overlays. And it was all very complicated, and it took you at least half an hour to get the stream started.
Yep.
And now it's like you press a button and you're live,
Exactly.
and that's really great.
Exactly. Oh, I love that so much. For some reason, it's just that I
So,
keep on breaking things. Ah.
what are you building today?
I am building the it's a Lego city set and it's a Formula One. It's a garage with Formula One cars. Unfortunately, I do
Garage
not
with.
have.
How did you get into Formula One?
I love Formula One. I haven't watched a race in forever, but I really like Formula One, and I love cars. In theory, I'm not really. It's a really strange relationship that I have with cars. I'm not really into cars and driving them myself, but building them with bricks and pieces to see how an ordinary brick put together in different variations, all of a sudden you build a Mustang, a Ferrari, and you build shapes that I never would have foreseen. And then to see the engine working with all the gears interacting with each other, I absolutely love to see that.
Yeah, it's true. That's the same thing why I love to build cars, especially the Bluebrixx cars,
Yeah,
because they have all these little details on there that remind you on something that was in the movie, or it's the engine which is very nicely done, and that's really cool to see.
right. Yeah, and I think I'm very fortunate that I'm not that into driving cars and not that knowledgeable about cars. Cause sometimes when I built a car and I totally loved it, and then I watched a review in regard to it, and the reviewer hated it. And when I watched it, I realized that it is not the car that they not liked. It's that they knew it's a Mustang, and they knew the car and it's the real car, and they compared it to the brick built car, and it did not look the same. I never knew the original car in the first place. I just enjoyed the build as a build.
Yes, true. Uh, there are some that are saying you can't build complex shapes in bricks, especially if you build in smaller sizes.
Yeah,
Um, so some cars lend to brick building more than others,
yeah,
but I would never say that it's not possible.
right,
And I would never say that it's bad. I mean, everyone trying to get the car in bricks, no matter which scale, is simply great because it's not easy.
right, exactly. Yeah, I would never. I try a bit to mock, but building on my own a car, that's really next level of building.
Yeah, it's I try to do some mocks myself, and it's really you need a lot of time to get it right, and so hats off to anyone doing a mock in any way.
Right. Yeah. That is something that is fascinating on conventions as well. When you see all the mock builders and what they were able to do on their own. Do you know if there are conventions in Austria? In Austria. Yeah, in Austria. I keep on mixing
I
up
have
Austria
no
and
idea.
Australia.
I have no idea actually. Um, but a Lego museum opened just recently,
Oh,
and it's right. It's like half an hour to drive there from
yeah,
from where I live, and I totally plan to go there
yeah. That
because
is insane.
they are not only a museum but also an exchange, a shop, so you can
Wow.
bring your pieces there if you want to and sell them
Yeah.
as well as buy them.
Wow.
Not only pieces but also sets,
Yeah.
and yeah, so it's not only a museum to just watch
Mm.
things. They actually have a building corner and stuff like that. So
Right.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. That's super cool. That's amazing. I love shops. I definitely, even last year I tried to do it, but I didn't have managed. But this year I definitely want to. I want to go to a Bluebrixx store.
Oh yeah, where's the next one from where
I,
you live?
yeah, I think in Dortmund.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that should be the next one.
It's too far for me. I already had it planned also to go at least to one, but
Yeah.
then I heard that they sometimes are a bit understocked on models
Oh,
for
that
some
could be.
reason.
Yeah. I was very tempted at the end of last year when I heard that the Star Trek license weren't renewed, and they
Running out.
said
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
if you're lucky at the store, it could be that there are more sets available.
Yeah, because I the stock on the on the on the main site ran out pretty quickly after announcing that they will stop to be
Right.
producing it.
I was very, very lucky. I had my eye on the Enterprise D and the Enterprise from Kirk, and I wasn't able to decide between the two. And in the end, theoretically, I had decided to buy neither and wait whether another big ship would be released even better than these. And with the loss of the license, the dream died. But I saw both 50% price reduced, and I bought both.
Yeah, that's also when I bought mine. I bought the Big D here in the back somewhere,
Yeah.
and the smaller Kirk's Enterprise as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I have the Enterprise, the other Enterprise, the NX-01 as well, and the Voyager, and the Defiant. So I have um, one from each series basically.
Yeah.
If you want the NX-01, you have to be quick because I think they will be gone soon,
Right. Exactly.
especially the big ones.
Yeah. I have the NX01, the big one, and it's a dream. It reminded me of the set that you are building right now, cause it
Oh
has the
yeah,
same
with the
flat
silver
silver.
stones.
Yeah.
And how was that to build? And how does it look?
It looks fantastic. It's the most beautiful. The shape is amazing, and the color of the
Yeah.
pieces and the printing, it's amazing. I'm so glad that I bought it. Oh,
Okay.
brick space
Yeah,
now.
I would have bought it as well, but I tried to buy the ships in scale. And so you
Oh,
have to buy the smaller NX-01 and the big D because
yeah,
that's roughly to scale.
yeah,
And that's what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to show how big the D is, which is like uh, uh, double double the size of Kirk's Enterprise,
right,
at least double the size of Kirk's Enterprise,
yeah,
and that's why I went for the small one.
right. That makes sense. I have quite a few of the middle-sized sets as well, and only the NX1 I have in the big scale, and now the D and the Kirk one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now I have a problem because theoretically I only have the space for two big Star Trek ships. Now I have three. Ah,
isn't that always the problem?
right. Ah. But we have a saying. There it says that it's a bit like Lord of the Rings. Wizard is never late. Um, the same saying goes for bricks and sets. Space will come to you when you are ready. And if the space isn't there, then you are not ready. Go build, and when you have it and build it, the space will appear. Theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically.
Ah, oh my goodness. Trevor, there was in section 3. um, there's a new Star Trek movie on Paramount.
Yep. Yep.
How could I
Totally.
miss that?
I haven't seen it, but there definitely is one.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Trevor. Um, I have subscribed to Paramount for Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, I loved Strange New Worlds because it was a back to the roots kind of thing.
Yeah,
It feels, especially the second series feels like original Star Trek.
right. And Pike is really well cast. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, great character.
Yeah,
And there are enough Easter eggs, of course, and enough fan service.
right.
Oops.
Trevor's watching the movie tonight. That's fantastic.
Have fun.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And thank you very much for letting us know. And letting me know. I totally would have missed it. There are so many streaming services.
Too much.
Yeah.
That's what my bank account says.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Sometime I will have to check whether I can reduce it, but I love my Disney Plus and my
Oh
Netflix.
yes, totally. Um, I love my Disney Plus as well because they're playing many things I wouldn't normally associate with Disney.
Yeah. What are you watching at the moment?
Oh, who?
It's a difficult question.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
That's a very difficult question. So we watch Tracker on Disney.
Oh. Yeah.
Then we watch Lincoln Lawyer, of course.
Ooh. Yeah.
Um, Murdoch. That's a Canadian detective
Ooh.
series
Yeah.
placed in the early 20th century. So they're starting at 1890 and are now by 1904 or something. That's and that runs for like 14 seasons, and now they have synchronized 7 seasons or
Ooh.
so. So there's enough to watch.
Yeah.
Then another is Death in Paradise. That's a BBC um, a crime series which
Wow.
plays in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
which is very. You want to go there. You totally want to go there. Um, with this inspector who is totally that detective is totally out of his depths, can't accommodate to the climate, but he solves the cases there.
Oh. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
British humor,
Yeah.
yeah, and
That's cool.
typically Agatha Christie style,
Wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
and and
Yeah.
and and yeah, you
Ah.
totally want to go there because you always see the beach and the palm trees and the boats and the sea.
Right.
It's great. It's yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
else? What else?
yeah.
Uh,
Trevor said that we in Europe get a different program than around the world.
oh, totally. Oh,
Wow.
totally. It depends on the licenses.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's the same with music streaming services. So for some titles, they are, for whatever reason, because the licensing is different, they are
Yeah.
not allowed to broadcast it in certain countries. Um, yeah, that's totally true.
Wow. I wonder what would happen if I go to America and sign in with my account. Would I then get my European things or the American things? Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you would be able to log in. That's for sure.
Yeah.
but I'm not so sure that you would be allowed to see everything you see over here in Europe.
Yeah, right.
So maybe it would, it would come up with the message, this content's not available in your country.
Yeah, that could be. Hmm, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, by the way, hi KO. King Oldendorf in the house. And Brickspace 9. Hi, hi. Wow, more expensive. Yeah.
It's it's hard to talk while building because I already start missing parts and
Oh, yeah.
steps.
Ah, that's why I only once I built a Technic set live on stream.
Oh, Technic set is even more bad because you can disassemble it easily.
Right. Oh, thank you, KO, for lurking. Um,
Hiking Old North.
Brickspace 9, the weather is better. Still rather cold, but other than that,
For you, how's weather in Germany?
it is it was for a few weeks really really cold, but now it's okay. Did you have snow during the winter in Austria?
Like 1 day.
Oh,
One day it was snowy. We had snow, and then it was gone again. And
right.
right now it feels like spring when you go outside.
Yeah.
We had already 15 degrees plus yesterday.
Wow.
So yeah,
That is very warm for the season.
yep, totally.
Oh, I feel so sorry for everyone who had hoped for snow.
Yeah, it does not happen, but there is still chance that it will get a lot colder over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Usually, the around the Super Bowl, it's the coldest day here in Austria.
Mm?
Um, and maybe we get some, but I doubt it. There's the climate change for you.
Right. 1 second. We have a raid. Thank you very much for raiding. Guys, welcome in.
Hi, thank you.
Everyone, welcome in. What were you up to? Um, thank you very much for trusting your community with us. We are co-streaming, and it's everyone checked out Pontiac 51. Do me a favor, if you have not followed yet, please check him out. You can find him under the link. It would mean the world to me and everyone who's not following yet to Bricking Together. It would be amazing if you could go over and check her out and follow it as well. Thank you so so much for raiding into us. What were you up to today? And if you have to raid and run, totally understandable. Thank you very much for trusting your community with us, and thank you very much for being with us. Oh, we are building cars. Pontiac is
Oh,
going to build
thank you
the
very
DeLorean.
much. Another follower. I'm getting famous.
World famous. Oh, it would be amazing that
World famous.
world famous. Yeah. Next month in February, I go to Manchester um, to Bricktastic, and
Yeah,
in June I go to Brickworld in Chicago. Maybe if you have a chance, maybe sometime in the future, you can come as well, and then you can meet all the people in the chat in real life. We will see each other in Chicago. Oh, breaking together. I can't wait.
Have you ever been to the States?
A couple of times, and last week, last month, I've been no, last year in 2024, I've been to Chicago to Brickworld, but I've been a couple of times to the
Ah,
States.
okay.
I love the States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
The only thing that I'm hesitant about is the long flight. Last year I've been to Chicago in June, and then in September I flew to Washington. Twice within, I think it was 8 weeks, such a long flight. Something that is not easy to, to do.
Yeah, that messes with your clock,
Right,
your inner clock.
right.
Yeah. No, I've
Oh.
only done it once, and I was completely. I couldn't sleep when I was there, and I was completely knackered after the return. It took at least a week to get it back again.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Wow.
Oh, it's so fun to build this.
Yeah,
Building in steps. Don't have to sort everything beforehand.
and I can't wait to see it. Unfortunately, we
Well
will not be
done,
able to
Bluebrixx.
see the whole bit, because theoretically we could then compare
Nope.
the Lego one, because the Lego one is over there.
Oh yeah, but it's the Lego one is a different size, I guess.
Right.
It's much bigger.
Yeah. Oh, it's much bigger. Hmm. I'm not sure. It's not that
Yeah,
big.
I'm not sure, but wasn't it about 3,000 parts,
Ooh.
something like
Was it
that, or two
3,000?
and a half thousand?
It could be. It was.
No,
I know
not
that.
3,000. Let's
Yeah.
say 2,000,
Yeah.
something like that.
It felt rather small in
But I
comparison.
think it has the bigger tires.
Oh, yeah. That could be. Yeah. The thing that I thought could have been better was the color. I would have wished that it was would have been the color that you are building. This flat silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
It must have. It must have because the original is flat silver as well.
Yeah. Oh, February is
But
cold in
is
Chicago.
there a
Yeah.
flat silver? Is there a flat silver in Lego? Is there even one? Okay, Houston, we have a problem here.
Oh no, what happened?
One of my spears here is, I don't know if it happened while packaging,
Yeah.
but you see it's not quite parallel here.
Oh no.
So because the upper one here is totally bent.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let's see where it goes. I think this is the exhaust, and it's under the car, so it's not a biggie.
Yeah.
but I can definitely see that it has been bent.
Oh no.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have white stripes, so I don't think it happened while packaging, but while producing it actually. Because if it would have happened while packaging, then there would be a white stripe.
Right.
Um, uh, Belastungsverfärbung.
Oh yeah.
No idea how to
Yeah.
pronounce that in English.
Right. Ah.
But if you bend a plastic part, it usually gets white where it starts to break,
Right.
and that hasn't happened here.
Oh.
So I
Yeah.
think this might be warped from the get go.
Ah. Yeah.
No, doesn't matter. I doubt that the original car had straight exhaust pipes
Right.
because it was very shoddy made.
Oh. Yeah.
Yet the DeLoreans are notorious for their bad build quality, as
Oh.
far as I know.
See, Bluebrixx is accurate.
Yeah, very.
Ah. Hi Andy. Polarbrix is in the house. Hi, hi. How are you doing? Polarbrix is organizing something for Bricktastic next month. It's a soapbox car build. There are Lego sets, and Andy is organizing a mock building competition. Many people who go to Manchester next month, they are building with bricks and pieces their own soapboxes, little cars like a soapbox, and we
Yeah,
are bringing it to Manchester, and then we are going to race against each other. Yeah, I built myself a
Andy.
bed. My soapbox is a bed.
Is that like a new thing in Lego that you build these soapboxes? Because I've seen that in the store,
Hmm.
and it looked like soapboxes,
Right, exactly.
and
And
and I thought that must be a competition thing.
yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, and Andy is organizing it in Manchester, and
Cool.
many are.
That's really cool.
Oh, it really is. It's such a joy to see everyone building them. There are people building castles, spaceships, all kinds of things. Oh, that's a very good question. Trevor, that is a very good question. Trevor asked, what's the German word of the day? Hmm,
Belastungsverfärbung.
genau. Ah, oh,
Uh, yeah, I think that's a very good one
yep,
because it's way shorter in English and way easier to pronounce in English than
right.
it is in German.
Exactly. Ah, oh, look
No,
at
I
that.
thought that actually a good idea of Lego to put the soapboxes sets out and give instructions on how to raise them,
Yep,
because usually you get the instructions and then you build it and you don't even get a second instruction and that's it.
right,
And now I think they will have maybe found something which will spur creativity a bit more than other sets did for, especially for children, because it's not hard to build a soapbox racer.
right,
It's not difficult. You
right,
just need
exactly.
a few stones, and you can, as long as you stay inside the parameters given, you're fine. And I love that idea.
Right. Yeah, and the sets are not that expensive, 10 euros.
Right?
And usually you get it
Way
price
more,
reduced.
way more cheaper than speed champions are
Right.
nowadays,
Yeah. Right.
because they got really expensive over the last couple of years.
Right. Yeah. I always bought it from Amazon, but now you can only hope for the discounted price to go down to the official former price.
Yeah,
26 euros.
that's €26 is for two, right?
No, 26 is for one, and
For
for
one.
yeah, I saw
That's
the
ridiculous.
yeah, it really is, especially if you want to have a double pack, cause that is I think is it 50? I saw
Yeah.
the AMG um Lego set, and that was far too expensive for me. And the other day I saw it 40% price reduced, and I thought, no, it's not quite yet there, but now we start being able to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the same thing I did when I bought this little Technic plane that looks like a Bush plane,
Right,
um, which is like it's like 300 Technic parts. So it's 100. Okay, it's not 100 pins, but it's at least 50 pins.
right,
Let's be
exactly.
honest. So it's €30 for 250 parts, which is a lot.
Right,
And then they put it on sale for like 20, and
right.
that's okay. For that price, it's a great model.
Yep, right. Oh, oh Trevor said, and don't look at the prices at my shop. I know, but you have special sets, Trevor. Uh, um,
I'm hearing no music today. I just recognized.
oh, right.
I,
Um,
I turned mine off to not have an echo or something
ah, yeah, and
because I'm
I,
not really. I'm just recording music. I'm not playing it into the stream.
oh, right. And I usually play music into the stream as well, but I have a subscription with Epidemic Sound, but the subscription only
Hmm.
covers my account and only one account.
And that's why it's not working.
And it would work. It just if I turned it on, then you would be in legal trouble. I'm not really sure whether it's
I see.
automatic.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
cause
I
you,
understand.
yeah,
I don't have a subscription, of course.
right. I'm not really sure if anything would happen, cause how can the system know that
They
I have a
know.
subscription and I'm legally allowed to use it?
Yeah.
But better be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Yeah.
Can
Totally.
you imagine? Streamed once with me, and afterwards your channel is
Yeah. Went out of business
right
immediately
due to copy strike. Oh,
due to, yeah, copyright infringements. Straight
oh,
to jail. 2 years.
right.
Yeah. But then, should I play something of YouTube then, like I did before?
Yeah, but I think it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's fine for me as well. But
right,
just was asking what's up with that.
right. um, no, KO. Unfortunately, that is not a command of mine. In fact, that was even on the critical list. Oh, there seems to be on some streamers' command lists certain special commands. I I have not caught up with that. Um, oh, KO redeemed Hydrate. Thank you so much, KO, for the redeem. And I'm so happy my alerts work again. Ah, thank you. I absolutely love OBS. It's just sometimes um, certain things break without me touching it. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago I lost my mic and had to reinstall it, which is not difficult. It's just usually you only notice it minutes before the stream or within the stream when you start streaming and people tell you, we can't hear you, and you think,
It's not working.
yeah, thank you. Oh, and then I broke the alerts. Oh, Bluebrixx redeemed Marvel knowledge. Let's see. Wait.
What is a Marvel knowledge?
Yeah, there is a quiz. And there are, in fact, 4 quizzes: Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Marvel. And Andy redeemed Marvel. So I'm choosing a random card from the deck, and it is in regard to Thor, the Dark Kingdom. And let's see. Um, oh my goodness. I'm not really sure if you can answer that. I would know. What is the maiden name of Thor's mother?
The
Everyone?
maiden name of Thor's mother.
Yeah, before she married Thor's father.
Yeah, Odin. That's a good one. I think I'm not up to it. I'm not up on my northern gods.
Neither would I have been.
No idea.
No,
And I love that stuff.
me too. I would say we give it another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer would have been Frigga. Let me write that
Oh,
in the
Frigga.
chat. I
Yes, of
have no
course.
idea how to pronounce that. Sounds Swedish.
As they all do.
That, according to the answers, was her name.
I think it's even used
It is?
in the movie somewhere.
Yeah, it
I'm
should
not
be.
sure.
Otherwise, it would be an unfair question.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
I was trying to Google.
oh, Frida. Thank you very much, Andy. Um, I was thinking that when I go to the Bluebrixx store, if I call the store before I go and ask whether I could live stream from the store.
Oh, really?
I mean, it does not hurt to ask, and I thought it might be at least marketing
Yeah,
on
why not?
some level. Because it could be that internationally, when people cannot go to the store, they might be interested in knowing what it looks like. Another question. Let me see. About Captain America, the first Avenger. Um, okay, an easier, if not even easy question. Who built the shield of Captain America?
Oh, come on, really?
If that's
That's
not
an
a,
easy one.
right, if that's not an easy one.
That's an easy one. That's really an easy one.
Even the next one is really easy.
Think, Madlib.
Yeah, ding 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 ding. Andy answered correctly. And bonus question: which metal is it made of? Oh, Martin in the house.
The wrong spelling is intentional. Stink.
Everyone checked out Martin. He's a good friend of mine and my moderator and streaming brother. Martin in the house.
Adamantium. No, it's vibranium.
Right, vibranium.
It's vibranium, that's right. Adamantium is what Wolverine's claws are made of.
Right. For how long, for how many years was Steve Rogers um, being kept in the ice? Trying to be quick.
Quick. Is it roughly or precise?
It is precise. There would
Oh,
be
okay.
multiple choice. I could give you three choices to make. And I think the choices would be wise. You can choose between 48, 58, or 70.
Okay.
Yay. Well done. That was easier, right? Frigga was really not a good
It's really
question.
hard.
Who remembers such thing?
People that saw the movies multiple times because it was so awesome.
Right. And I have to say, Martin Madlib, he really knows his stuff. When you ask him
Yeah,
questions
truly
for,
does.
oh, he is
No, I
amazing.
just I just found out that we people like us live in a very privileged time when it comes to movies. We had um we had Lord of the Rings. We had the Marvel series with Infinity War. We had what else did we have? What was the other big thing? Harry Potter, of course.
Right,
That's like milestones in movie history.
right. Oh, see, Martin. Freya is Thor's mother and Odin's wife. Sure, who doesn't know that? Martin, you are amazing. Ah. Oh, wait. Right. Yeah, but the I'm still planning on asking whether I could live stream from the Bluebrixx shop and yeah. if there's an interest for that.
Oh, oh, really? I just found out something
Oh,
I
what
want to
did you?
share.
Yeah, what did you find out?
Normally with all the other builders, you have a problem with these. Let me put it on another brick so you can
Mm-hmm.
see. So you always have a problem with these. The one by one round, quarter round tile.
Yeah,
And this always falls off.
yeah,
It has on it has on many of the cars I have, it doesn't hold properly, even on the enterprise models. So even on the pro models, it doesn't work.
yeah.
Yeah, on my Enterprise D, I had a separate package of 20 of these pieces where they said, please use these because they work better. They
Right.
didn't. They were, were the same. But these ones are exceptional.
Wow.
They really do grip properly.
Yeah,
So they do change all the time.
right.
I'm I'm
That is
I'm
fantastic.
delighted.
Right. That is amazing. Yeah, they definitely
So
change.
they listen.
Yeah, right,
They listen.
right. I know that when I built the very first Bluebrixx set, they had there are these tiles which have studs on top and underneath. And the very
Yeah,
first
I know what you
Bluebrixx
mean.
sets,
Yeah.
they were not one piece. You had to put the studs underneath manually in.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah. So like studs inverters.
Right. Yeah. I absolutely hated that. And later,
Yeah, it's really a pain, if, especially you have to do it with this,
right,
because it's really difficult to do it with this because it always clings to the not to the part but to the tool.
right, exactly.
Um, Kobe has another tool which is a little bit slimmer, and that actually works great because Kobe
Oh,
also likes to use this hollow studs to
yeah.
make inverters.
Mm,
But that method with the sword or lance part, that never worked for me properly. I
right.
always had to use the part separator as well to keep the studs in place.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But in the newer sets, they replaced it. They have now one piece with both already in place.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that
new
so much.
ones.
I wonder how long it takes for Lego to use these pieces as well. Yeah, it's really a dream to be able to
Wouldn't
build.
wouldn't wouldn't the other companies have a copyright claim then because Lego is using their parts, not the other way around?
Right. I'm just not sure
That
if
would be
the
fun.
other do that too. I mean, it would be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Fun Hole with their special pieces for the lighting kits.
I've
Have
missed
you
a step
built Fun
already.
Hole sets? Oh no, you are not
No.
into buildings, right?
Uh, uh, it lacks the space.
Right.
I love I only recently found out about Funnel, and I
Oh,
checked out their sets,
yeah.
and yeah, I find them interesting, but I'm not sure if I can ever like get one because I don't have the space.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I struggle for space as well. Yeah. But it's interesting to see that a company can come up with something unique. and better than it had been, because I really was afraid of lighting kits, and with the fun hole sets, I even dare to build with a lighting kit.
And how was it? Did it work without the hitch? Because normally, if cables come into play, even mold kiln
Yeah,
leaves them just off and doesn't explain how to incorporate them into the model. You never see that in the instructions.
yeah, but
Was that
Funhole is
different?
really good in the instructions. It really
Ah,
was.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
I only built the newsstand, but I have a couple of other sets, and I hope that in future, if I have the time, and I find a place, cause I have a train layout over there. My plan is to take the train layout off the table, and then I have more space.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, which is rather sad, cause I
I
really
also
love
want.
my
I
train
have
layout.
also a train, but it's yeah. I also have a train set here,
Mm.
also with the Bluebrixx parts.
Yeah,
But it's actually only a shunting puzzle layout, so it's not like a circle or something.
yeah,
It's only straight track, and it's
oh,
only a couple of switches,
yeah,
and actually it's like a puzzle. So you roll like a dice,
mm-hmm.
and the dice tells you where to put each wagon, and then
Oh,
you roll the dice again, and then you have to assemble the train. And
yeah,
the layout is very small,
oh,
so you have to juggle the cards around to get them into the right order.
wow.
So it's more like a puzzle,
Yeah, that sounds fun.
and that's fun. Yeah, it's fun, and it doesn't take a lot of space, and you can easily store it afterwards
Right.
because it's not much to dismantle or build.
Yeah, right. Oh, Martin built the
The table
cyberpunk
management's really good
apartments.
with specialized bricks. Yeah, I
Oh,
just thought that. Just saw it. So yeah, definitely something to look into.
perfect. Very cool.
Less talking, more building.
What? This is
I
not a
have
build
totally
here.
messed it up. I've totally messed it up.
Ah,
Yeah, I totally forgot. Greetings from my wife, of course.
oh, greetings back to her.
Will do.
It's incredible how we
I'm sure
came.
she's watching.
Yeah, I hope so. Hi, hi. It's so funny because theoretically, no, practical as well. I met your wife first, and then via your
Yes.
wife, I met you.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's how it was.
right. And it's so funny that we have so many from the UK in the chat, because I met your wife while traveling in the UK. We were both in the UK traveling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
We
I
were
know. I know.
visiting the hanging
And
gardens of the
it's
UK.
even more funny that we now meet again after not seeing each other for a very long time,
Right,
and having rediscovered or discovered this shared passion for
exactly.
bricks.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that we spoke about it, because usually things like this, like Lego and bricks and pieces, you do not really mention, or you mention it in one sentence, but then you play it down because you do not really want to sound weird. Like, I spent many hours of my weeks with playing with
With
pieces.
building Lego.
Uh, but it's
Yes,
so sad.
totally.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Ah,
totally.
yeah. See, it's proof that one should be open with it, cause you never know. Maybe
You never
some
know.
yeah.
You never know. Yeah, yeah, totally. That's something I also learned during my my racing career, my online racing career. Everybody, no, I'm not a real racer. Um, I I met people online, and back in the day, there was no video chat or something like that. There was only like voice chat
Mm?
because everything else would have broken the internet, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Um, and you didn't know how the people would look
Yeah.
unless you met them at the annual uh, winners ceremony. Actually, there was an
Oh.
annual winners ceremony where all the champions got their trophies, and then you would meet these people. And I swear to you, most of them I would not have talked up if I met them in the
Yeah.
bar.
Right.
Like never.
Yeah.
I would have if I would have met them on the sidewalk during the night, I would have changed sides.
Ooh. Yeah. Right.
And
Ah.
that's the great thing, and it's the
Yeah.
same thing with the Lego building
Right.
community. There
Yeah.
is no boundaries.
Right.
There's no voids.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And you meet all kinds of people and of all professions as well. Usually you hang with your kinds of people. You're an accountant and then you meet more accountants, but here you have teachers, firemen, policemen, um, nurses, doctors. You have everything.
NASCAR drivers even.
Yeah, right.
Uh, I know at least of one NASCAR driver we met over there in the States, and he has like the Titanic and the Lego Technic NASCAR, of course.
Right.
And he says it's helping him to get the stress off.
Yeah, I can imagine. Ah. You never know. Next time when we are together, maybe we have then David Beckham and Ed Sheeran with us.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
You never know.
right.
You never
Oh.
know. Okay, that's also different. I'm starting to build axles now, and for
Yeah.
some reason these are not your usual axles.
Hmm.
Normally in a Bluebrixx car you have special Technic pieces which only have like a pin,
Yeah.
and then you put the wheels on them. But
Oh.
this time they decided to build it properly with bushings, a long axle, double Technic brake.
Ooh.
So I wonder if this car is heavier than others
Oh, yeah.
because it's such a sturdy construction for just putting the wheel on.
Right. Yeah. I think Lego has pre-built ones, but in different colors, and I think the colors determine how strong they are. I think.
You mean the axles or the
Yeah.
pins
The axles.
or the pieces? The
Oh,
axles.
the what's the English word for Stoßdämpfer? Um, the
Oh yeah, the springs.
the springs.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
yeah, the springs.
Yeah,
Yeah, the springs. Yeah, they definitely come in different strengths. That's true,
yeah,
and different lengths as well.
right. See, all kinds of German words. Stoßdämpfer.
That would be a dampener
Right.
in
Yeah.
yeah, damper, damper. But
Hmm.
usually you would call it a spring, but that's not quite the same thing
Yeah.
because we also have Federn.
Hmm.
But usually, when we want to say there's something wrong with the vehicle, we just say it's wrong with the Stoßdämpfer
Yeah,
because the springs usually don't break on a car.
right.
It's always the dampers that go
Yeah.
wrong.
Um, um, what's your favorite set that you built?
Whew, that's a trick question. That's a trick question. I could say the last one. It's always the last one.
Yeah, that's very true. Although for me, I think it would be Ninjago.
Oh, Ninjago.
Mm?
I've never built a Ninjago before.
Ooh. There are big Ninjago sets. I'm into building. Also not not building like buildings like in houses. And Ninjago has really fascinating
Yeah,
buildings. And I built city gardens, harbor, and I have still markets in box. And I absolutely love them. Oh, Redmond in the house. Hi, Redmond.
I think Ninjago was probably one of the. But you're bad. You're
I'm
back.
not really sure. I hope so.
Oh, the
Let me.
biggest. Yeah, yeah, you're back.
Ah, perfect. I'm back. Oh my goodness. I'm back. um, Titanium J, he is an expert on it and loves Ninjago. You're back. Thank you. And he said that there's a new season on Netflix.
I see.
Redmond, no, 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 you are innocent. If anyone breaks anything, it's me. Back. Oh. That's really something that I like about Twitch. If there is something that goes wrong, there's quite a chance that in the end it resolves itself and the stream just continues. Redmond, innocent. I doubt it. Redmond, I believe in your innocence. Oh,
I'm really having a hard time getting the parts together. Actually,
oh no.
I've no, it's not that they don't fit. They just fit very good.
Oh,
It reminds me. It really reminds me of building the AT&T last week,
yeah.
which had similar bricks, and
Oh,
you needed, especially for the larger plates, you needed a lot of power to get them together.
yeah.
And this feels very similar,
Right,
which I um like. I mean, it's not, it's harder for children, sure,
right.
but from for me, which puts these models together and wants them to hold together when I get them out of the to when I get them out of the storage to
Yeah,
show them off.
right.
I totally am for a little bit more friction on the parts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's better than not enough.
Yeah, and what I totally like is the shine on the silver.
Yeah,
It's not like that you have, they say it on the box
yeah,
that because they are painted after the fact, so it's
right.
not actually silver. They are white or gray
Oh,
and then painted silver,
yeah.
and there could be like paint marks, but
Oh,
I totally don't see that as much as I expected, and I know as it was with the NX01 where you could see the paint marks because
yeah,
from the dipping in the paint, and
right.
I don't see that here,
Oh,
and that's awesome.
yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, for the Enterprise, the NX01, I did not mind it, cause for me, it fit the ship. It,
Yeah,
it
totally.
worked.
For the NX01, the paint marks from like this is experimental, this
Mm,
kind of thing, and
right.
it seems they used, and even in the series, it seems like they used a lot of lying around parts and old parts, and it looks weathered, and so it's
Right.
perfect for that.
Yeah.
But if the DeLorean would have looked like that, that wouldn't that wouldn't have worked for me.
Right. Oh, I'm very happy that this is not the case. It really looks amazing.
It's exactly I don't know how to say this. I've never seen a DeLorean in real life.
Yeah.
I just know that it's polished metal, so
Mm,
it's and it's rust-free metal.
yeah.
I know that, and but that's the color I would expect it to have
Right. Exactly.
from what I can see right there.
Right.
That's how I would accept it to look like
Yeah. Right.
in real life. Yeah,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's what I was kind of feeling sad about when I built the Lego one. That I thought the car in
because that's
itself.
just light bluish gray, right?
Right.
I understand that.
Oh,
If it doesn't match the color, then yeah, it looks the part, but it doesn't work.
right.
I mean, it works perfectly for the other Star Trek ships
Yeah.
because these are really gray, whitish,
Right.
depending on the light.
Yeah. Right.
I hope I can build a protostar sometime.
Um.
That's the newest addition to the Star Trek universe.
Oh.
That was on Netflix as well.
Yeah.
Star Trek Prodigy was the name of the series, and the protostar was the ship of the series.
Wow.
And it's a Nickelodeon series, so it's actually for children.
Mm.
But if you're a Star Trek fan, it's like with Lego. It's not for children.
Yeah. Right. That's
And
fascinating.
I really loved the show.
Oh, I
It
haven't
was
seen.
it was yeah it was cute. It had a lot of Easter eggs in there. Janeway's back. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Even with the original voice over,
Oh.
with the original German voiceover,
Ah, that's
which is
perfect.
very cool.
Yeah. Janeway is one voice that I prefer in the German form better. When I heard her for the very first time in English, I thought
Yeah,
that's strange.
yeah. It's we German speaking people are blessed that we have very, very good voice actors.
Yeah,
And sometimes these voice actors are even better than the original.
right. Oh, they have a holo Janeway.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's the fun thing on the
Martin,
show.
Martin, you know your stuff. That's amazing. I never have heard of it. I mean, I assumed that Janeway made it home, cause um, Seven of Nine was in Picard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she made it home. I've not seen it yet. Don't
Yeah.
spoil me.
Oh, no, maybe it's a multiverse. It's multiverse,
Yeah, 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 of course. Multiverse explains everything.
right?
If you can't fix your plot, use multiverse or time travel. That
Right.
fixes everything.
Yeah. Oh,
No. Have to be careful not to mix the silver parts with the normal ones
I
because this.
strangely, I never watched the. I don't think that I ever watched Voyager completely. I think always at some point during the last seasons they lose me.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I've watched it to watch it recently.
Mm?
I started watching it recently, so now it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I totally knew the first two of the series. Um, but now I'm in territory I'd never been, and it's no wonder it ran for like
Mm?
seven series.
Right.
So no wonder I haven't seen them all. It's
Right.
much easier to see all of the original series because it only ran like for 4 years. So it's only like 48 episodes or something like that, or 76 episodes.
Yeah.
But with Voyager, it's into the hundreds.
Right. Yeah. I think I watched up to season 5 or 6. And my problem is I always start from scratch and I absolutely love it, but then sometime in the process I get distracted and watch something else.
Yeah, yeah. It gets a bit. I mean, it's not as repetitive as other series because they had a whole bunch of writers, and
Mm?
you notice that some episodes are very dark, some are very lightly hearted,
Yeah.
and it really depends who the writer is.
Right.
And yeah, but still, if you watch like 10 episodes in a row, it gets a bit repetitive.
Right. Yeah. I was wondering about watching Stargate. Bluebrixx has quite a
Yes.
few Stargate sets, and I watched, I think, in the beginning, um,
Hmm.
and then I lost track of Stargate as well.
Yeah, but that's because it branched off
Yeah,
after a few series when Richard Dean Anderson left.
yeah,
And they still continued and had a few spin offs as well, I guess at least two.
mm,
And yeah, and that's where they lost me
yeah,
because I think Richard Dean Anderson was a real character in the show.
right. Let me just quickly. Oh, that is a first.
An
That's
announcement.
amazing. For the very first time, my stream elements send an announcement in the chat that we are taking a break. That never happened before.
Is that because we are making a stream together?
Maybe.
Because
That's.
maybe this is my stream elements.
Oh, that could be. That could be.
No, but it says Lady McBrick's
Oh, so,
announcement.
yeah.
Could it still be mine?
I don't know. Martin! Madlib! Help! Because in these 6 months that I'm streaming, for the very first time,
This has never happened.
no. And it only caught my eye because it says announcement, and I thought, announcement? There's an
Yeah,
announcement that I.
I see a lot of stream elements messages, but I've never seen Lady McBrick's announcement
Right.
before.
The others are triggered by me. They are either automated by me or they are manually done by me, and then via the stream elements so that I do not have to type the whole text. But
I see.
this announcement has never been triggered before.
That's a new one.
Interesting. Streaming. You can do it for a month, probably years, and all of a sudden you see something that you have never seen before.
They changed the rules.
Right. Have you changed settings? Update could be. Maybe there's an update. I did not change any settings. I really have to change the settings because they are still running on the standard ones. Um,
Could be my fault.
I don't think so.
Really could be.
Maybe it's the dual streaming, but not as a fault. It's rather a byproduct. Um, but I wish that would be always the case because I struggle for that is one of the reasons that I struggled with advertisement because I am as the streamer automatically subscribed to my own channel, which is by
Mm-hmm.
default. I never see any advertisements, so I never knew before whether there was advertisement or not. And someone told me that on every stream there are advertisements. It would be
Okay.
amazing if one sees it, because then you would know. Okay, I no wonder no one talks to me anymore because they are all out for watching
For a
advertisements
break.
for 3 minutes or 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah, Martin does not use stream elements. Maybe there was an update. That could be. I mean, I love it. It sounds a bit exciting. Announcement. As if someone has won something like. We have a winner.
Come on. I have a feeling on these silver parts now. They
Oh,
seem to be a tad, how do you say that? Less material on them
oh,
to account for the paint that is applied afterwards.
oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And if the paint is not thick enough, you get less friction.
Ah,
So
okay.
they don't hold as well as the normal parts.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I've seen now. It doesn't matter if it's four studs,
yeah. Right,
but it does matter if it's a single stud.
right.
Then there's a noticeable,
Yeah,
thank you very much, difference in
right.
friction.
Yeah. That is super
I- I'm
interesting.
I'm 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 curious to see how it holds together in the end.
Right. I could imagine that this is the reason why Lego didn't do it, because they they wanted to save themselves the headache of how much paint do we now have to calculate?
Yeah, I guess this could be possibly dangerous if you don't get it right.
Right.
You know, there could be, especially on Lego, which has this huge, very loyal fan base. They
Yeah.
could produce a lot of backlash
Right.
if you don't do it right.
Right. Yeah. Because that is one of the Lego core, the minifigure and the feeling of the piece, how it comes together. If that would change and if they wouldn't hold together as everyone is used to. Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's one of their biggest strong points is the continuity of the bricks fitting together or over such a long period of time.
Yeah. Right. Although I have to say, when I built Fantasy, the Sherlock Holmes set,
Yeah,
the pieces in itself looked shinier. They had a certain gloss, but the feeling of it felt like Lego.
okay, I see. Yeah, I also had the feeling that the fantasy parts when I built the My Sherlock Holmes set, you know, the two small figures,
Mm?
the head bricks, or how
Yeah.
they called, brickheads,
Mm?
not
Yeah.
head bricks, brickheads.
Right.
Um, uh, I had the same feeling. It seemed to me that the quality of the parts was really excellent.
Mm?
It seemed to me that at least one color was a bit off. So the you know the faces should have been like flesh colored, but it was more like a mild brown.
Mm?
So it looked like Sherlock and Watson are Indians.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Um, and the yellow of Watson's hair was very light.
Yeah.
So it was more of of Friedhofsblond.
Yeah. See,
So
another
a
great German
very
word.
very white,
Yeah.
a very
Wow.
whitish
Yeah.
blonde,
Right. I love it.
which seemed strange.
Right. That's fantastic.
But apart
Oh.
from that, the instructions were superb. The
Yeah.
part quality was great. I love the the separator they made.
Right.
It was a really fun experience.
Right. I can imagine.
And only after we talked, I saw that there is a not only the apartment but also a house.
I have the house, not the apartment. I
You
have
have
the
the
house.
house,
Mm?
and that is, I mean, alone the advertisement shots alone are terrific.
Right.
Really cool. Whatever they did to the model that had to do those shots, but they're great.
Right. Yeah. The only thing that which was really really strange was that within the set there are so many prints, only a handful of stickers, and the most prominent one is the Sherlock Holmes, the um, um, what's the English word for it? The awning up front. There is the Sherlock Holmes name on top of it, and
Okay,
that one
so
is a
the plug,
sticker over
the door
multiple.
plug,
The what?
the door plug,
Um, it
the Schild
is.
an der Tür.
Yeah, right. And that's a sticker, and I wonder why.
That's
Cause
strange.
yeah, cause inside
But it
there's.
was, yeah, yeah. I had the same problem with Mold King. Mold King, the AT&T has like 7,000 parts,
Yeah,
and you have like five stickers
yeah,
for the cockpit in the head.
right.
These are stickers. I don't get it. These are like three or five bricks where you have to put stickers on,
Right.
and you don't even see that when it's assembled.
Yeah. Right.
That's so
So,
strange.
yeah. I wonder who makes these decisions.
Sometimes I really wonder, man. I can understand Lego for saying, "Hey, we have to put it on stickers,
Yeah.
and we don't want to put it on the part because we cannot print it." But then you see so many other companies, and they print like on really complicated parts,
Yeah.
and Lego says, "Well, we can't do that."
Right.
It seems more like we can't be bothered
Right.
than we can't do it.
Yeah. For some time, the reason that we as customers assumed was the cost of the printing and then the cost of the storage. That if you give a sticker sheet instead of a print, then the piece is just a standard piece and you only need one container and one place to store it. If it is a
Yeah,
print,
it's cheaper for sure. It's
yeah.
cheaper.
But all the other
It's
companies
cheaper for
seem
sure.
to be able to do it.
Yeah.
It's
And if I look at Bluebrixx and the Enterprise, especially the big one, where you
right.
have the writings over multiple parts, a
Right.
lot of parts,
Yeah,
and it just works. And then you
exactly.
look at the Lego Enterprise, where there is one printed part, and that is falsely printed
Oh, yeah,
because it's brick built over the whole side of the aircraft. Only for one brick it's printed, and there it's wrong.
yeah.
And I don't that's and I can't think that the quality management sat there and said, yeah, that's okay.
Right,
It's a 150 euro model. That's okay.
right,
It's
exactly.
fine.
Yeah,
Nobody will notice.
right, yeah. I wonder, because there are so many eyes that are on each set. Shouldn't someone see it and tell, oh my goodness.
Sometimes I think that sales wins over. Oh wow, what's happening
Hey,
here?
guys, thank you very much. We have a
Thank
raid.
you.
Raid in the
Thank you
house.
very much.
Thank you.
79 viewers.
Wow, that is amazing. Guys,
That's a lot. Thank
yeah,
you guys.
you guys, welcome in. Um, I have Martin, can you help me with the the shout outs? You guys, thank you very much. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you very much for trusting us with your community. What were you up to? Um,
Oh,
Please, guys, do me a favor. Check out Madlib 2023. He is an amazing streamer as well as my good friend Pontiac51. Check them out, and if you don't mind, please follow and subscribe to them. It would mean the world to me. Welcome in. You have to rate and run. Zach, no problem. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Ah,
I understand
totally
you.
understand that. Oh, thank you very much for trusting your community with us. We keep them safe. Promise. We are building Bluebrixx, the DeLorean, or rather, Pontiac is building the Bluebrixx DeLorean, and I'm building Lego an F1 set. Oh, Martin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the shout outs. You are the best. Thank you. Guys, welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. Um, Raiders in the house. You guys, thank you so much. Um, that's fantastic. I love your emotes. Emotes are the best. Scotty Rotten. Oh,
I dropped it.
oh no. Let's start from scratch.
No, please don't.
Oh no.
Where are my parts?
Oh, thank you, Martin, for shouting out Scotty. Thank you.
I need to check my stream. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's lighting up there. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I love
Well, yeah, we're
Twitch.
going up. We're going up.
Yeah. Ah. Um, Zach is an amazing streamer. He streams on Twitch and is such a great guy and such fun streams to watch and to join. Mark is an amazing stream as well. Mark Binder. He's from America and streams as well. Such a good friend as well. We met last year in Chicago. And Scotty is really, really funny. I hope that Scotty and Zach and again Mark that we are meeting again in Chicago this year. 2025? Wow, guys. Look at that. So far, I bid 2 F1 cars. I have the Mercedes, I think, is my favorite. Although I like the Williams as well. Oh my goodness. Mark
What's happening?
Binder is Canadian. I'm so sorry. That probably
Oops.
was an offense on so many levels. Mark, I didn't know that you are Canadian. Oh my goodness. And Scotty, you are Canadian too. Why was I under the impression that you guys are American? It's probably that for someone who's European, everyone who speaks English is either UK or America. Oh, thank you. I mean, in my defense, I placed you, Pontiac, all the time to not to, within Austria. I keep on telling that you are from Australia. Australia, Austria. Eh,
That's only a couple of miles.
right, exactly. Can you imagine if when I come to visit you and you text me like, "Where are you? I'm still on the plane. It takes 24 hours to come." Like, is it possible that you are on your way to Australia and not Austria? Oh, right. I'm from Essex. No one believes that I'm German. Everyone says that I'm from Essex. Oh, that's funny. See, I knew it. Please don't blame me. Not that it now looks as if I were the ones who came up with the idea. Nicole always told that you are American. Soon you will be. Oh my goodness. Um, let's see. Oh, we are starting the build of the garage.
And I have a slight problem with pressing power.
Oh,
The stones should go in there, but they don't. It's just I cannot grip it hard enough.
ah. Do you use a hammer?
No, never.
Yeah, see, neither do I. It feels wrong on so many
I
levels.
don't even have one. I know there is these
Yeah,
Mold King hammers, and I've seen a couple of them when we built the AT&T last week.
yeah,
But I never had to use one. But right now, I would like to have one because it's
right.
really hard to get these pieces in.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. It kind of feels wrong to attack bricks with a hammer. It feels
Totally,
like a violation.
totally. It feels wrong. But sometimes you have to. I had to put when I disassembled a Xing Bao set recently.
Ooh,
That was
yeah.
a oh, I see my camera's gone. Just a sec. Why are you gone?
I still see you. Let me check. Oh, hi, hi, Caroline. Breaking together, and breaking together is here. Oh,
And there I am again.
I love
Yeah.
your emote. Thank you, Martin. Breaking together in the house.
Um, where was I? Yeah, the Xing Bao set. It was I had to resort to the vice to get the parts off on some parts, and I destroyed them, of course, while doing it.
Right.
But otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to take some pins out of the model.
Yeah, I can
They were so
imagine.
tight.
Right. Ah, yeah. Before we said it's
So
better to
let's
have.
disassemble this and
Oh
build
my
it
goodness.
properly.
We are all at the edge of our seats. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if it's really too strong, the clutch power, it's not good. Now that I think about it, before we said too much is better than not enough, but especially if you have such long distances to go. Hmm. Ooh, G Monkey in the house. Hi, hi. Welcome in.
And
How
it
are you
works
doing?
fine if you do it brick by brick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. But I have seen people using a hammer as well,
That
and
was really difficult to get in.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But look at the love.
And now I have a different problem.
What's happening?
These parts, these parts are all leftovers,
Oh, that's not good.
and that's a lot.
Right.
That's that's
We
that's
are
too
in
much.
trouble.
So I I I can understand some,
Yeah.
but an 8x2 plate
Right.
as a spare,
Right.
I'm not sure.
Right. Oh my goodness. Guys, trouble.
Let's check.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh my goodness. Do you mind that with the Bluebrixx sets
Let's see
that
if
you
I
do
missed
not
one.
get a printed instruction? Oh, Brickman Mosaic are mosaics. Um, I'm
Manuel?
not really sure Brickman Mosaics why I want to call you Brickman Mosaics Arts. Was that used to be your name? In any case, Brickman Mosaics, welcome in. Brickman Mosaics Arts. For some reason, I have the name in my head. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh, that used to be your name on Instagram. That's why. Okay. that okay, that's good. So I'm not going insane. Welcome in. So great to see you.
Step 2 coming up.
Oh, step 2. Did you find the places for the leftover pieces?
Nope.
Oh,
I think they're really spare parts.
wow.
They're actually spare parts.
Yeah,
And that's quite a lot of spare parts.
right.
It's like they said, we give you one spare per part
Yeah,
so you can finish it whatsoever.
right. Bluebrixx. Hey, that's fantastic.
It really feels like it.
Right. They are very generous. Stay mute. ah.
Yeah, because on my last 4 models I was missing one part.
Bluebrixx knows
One
that. They now give
on
you a bit
each
more.
model I built. The
Yeah.
last 4 from Bluebrixx had
Wow.
one missing part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it easy
totally.
to exchange the pieces? Or not exchange, but to tell them to send new?
It depends. Uh, if it's if it's a Bluebrixx special, then they usually have it in house,
Yeah.
and you get it within
Oh. Yeah.
um, um, within a couple of no. If it's a Bluebrixx Pro, they have it in house, and you so at least on my Bluebrixx Pro they had it in house, and you get it within a week or so.
Oh, yeah.
If they don't have it in house and they have to order it, it takes at least 3 to 4 weeks. But there is a form for that, and it seems they have stuffed up their support team as well,
Yeah.
because last time I had to order a part, I had to wait for like a couple of days before they got back to me,
Mm-hmm.
and this time they got back to me on the same day.
Oh, right.
So I think they have learned a bit, um, uh, because of their Christmas and Black Friday disaster last
Right.
year.
Yeah, I saw the video and I read a few messages when they had the advertisements of their new license, the Three Detectives. And there were
Yeah,
comments like, never mind a new set or a new license. I would much
yeah.
rather
Pick
prefer
up
my
your
sets.
phone. Yeah, or pick up your phone. I also read a few of the comments. They went down on Trustpilot to 1.8 stars or something. And Facebook, Instagram, everything was blowing up about Bluebrixx, never buying again, been waiting for 2 months, and so on and so on.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They really addressed that, I
yeah.
think.
I
But my
wonder.
friend is still waiting for his sets.
Yeah, that's so
He
strange
he
because.
ordered like
Yeah.
3 sets before Christmas, like
Hmm.
on the 10th or something, and he still hasn't received them.
So strange because I saw a video and in the videos they said that they caught up with it.
Yeah, totally. They said like they caught up with 99.3% or
Yeah.
99.7%, but my friend still hasn't heard of them. It's not even gone out yet.
Yeah,
So it's not even with the deliverer.
right. That's strange. Because the question is, if you ordered for the very first time, then it's very frustrating. If you always are getting your stuff rather quickly, and it's just the Christmas experience, it's still not nice. But at least you know
Yeah,
that this is unusual.
yeah. And the fun thing is, I ordered from Bluebrixx the whole year, and the last four orders were during Black Friday and Christmas. So my last order was on the 11th.
Yeah.
So past their date where they
Mm?
said it would be delivered for Christmas, and I got everything fine
Right.
without any hitch. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, the
Right.
Christmas package arrived somewhere. I think on the 1st of January, or on the 2nd of January, but
Yeah.
that was to be expected.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it arrived totally normal.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Hmm.
and it was Star Trek sets most of the time. So not
Right.
sure what went wrong there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I think whenever I bought something from Bluebrixx, they delivered not as fast as Amazon, but within reason
Yeah,
rather quickly.
yeah. So usually 1 week or something,
Right.
I would say.
Yeah.
It's not 1 day delivery. It's not Amazon.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And Lego takes
um,
a long time to deliver as well. For me, it usually
yeah.
takes a week at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a very strange experience when I bought my January 1st sets. I had
Mm-hmm.
pre ordered sets at the beginning of December because I knew I wanted the sets and there was a gift with purchase. And then New Year's, I had bought one set with express delivery and then one set as a standard delivery. Strangely,
Okay.
3 days later, 3, 4 days,
The defaults, the standard set arrived, right?
right, but not the express delivery. That one was just delivered the following week. And from my
Okay.
pre order that I had
Strange.
put in place at the beginning of December, I had ordered 4 sets. One was delivered, three were just delivered a week later. And I thought, how is that possible? If someone knows for a whole month that someone has ordered 4 sets, all released on January 1st, wouldn't you put it aside and in one package and everything should be delivered at once? Why is then in the new year just one set delivered and the other 4 delivered separately?
Hmm. Really strange.
Yeah,
It's like the packages overtake each other during the logistics
right.
process.
Yeah, definitely not efficient.
No, but they said they have doubled their hotline team,
Yeah,
so the support team, and they also doubled their logistics team,
right.
so that this should not happen again. But I doubt that because um, they had the Black Friday. They said the Black Friday was like 7 times as big as usual,
Yeah,
and Christmas was 3 times as big as usual. So that's like serious orders,
right.
serious numbers of orders.
Yeah. I wonder if something else is happening as well, cause I'm waiting on a delivery from JB Spielwaren. And usually I'm really satisfied with JB Spielwaren. It's just
Yeah.
that this time it's so strange. I know that the initial problem was started with me. I had ordered something, I had ordered the CMF box, which was released on January 1st, and I had ordered it in December. and
Okay.
it costs, I think, either 6 euros or 8 euros to deliver it. And I thought, if I pay for delivery, why not put other stuff in it as well? 3 polybags were released January 1st as well. That was safe. It's just that there is a release of a Formula One car, these small ones, just 3 euros something. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw it. It's a whole line that will be released. And I thought, well, why not check out one of the cars just to see whether it's any good? Then I can decide whether I want the others as well. And I threw it
Yep.
into the order without thinking that this, unfortunately, this one tiny car is a release May 1st. And JB
Okay.
Spielwaren always delivers everything at once. So the date of the delivery is always determined by the latest availability. And all of a
I have
sudden,
some fun.
oh,
Sorry to
oh,
interrupt. I have some fun parts here
what is it?
that I've never seen before. I know this part I know for a fact.
Yeah,
This one
that's
with the
fantastic.
double grips,
Yeah,
but I've never seen one with one horizontal grip and one vertical grip.
wow. Yeah, that's
So
incredible.
that's a new part. I've
Yeah,
never seen this.
right. Wow.
That they have very strange uses for parts sometimes.
Yeah, right. Very cool.
So I have the same experience as you just said. Funny enough,
Yeah.
but with a different distributor
Oh,
because I ordered all the parts for my Lincoln Lawyer Continental,
yeah,
and I can't order via Lego because these parts don't exist in Lego,
yeah.
and that's why I ordered with GoBricks.
Mm,
And they say usually you can expect that the delivery goes out between 10 and 15 days after ordering.
yeah.
And I ordered them via a parts broker in France,
Mm,
which, which is the easiest for me because of the upload of the parts list and so on and
right.
so. And I ordered on the 2nd of January,
Mm,
and it's still not processed.
wow.
So it's still in preparation. And
Right.
I talked to the broker, and he told me right now nobody in China is available because it's the New Year's holiday,
Oh, that's
which
why.
goes from January 9th, January 21st
Mm,
to February 9th.
right.
And that changes every year depending where the moon is,
Right.
because Chinese New Year corresponds to the moon phases.
Right.
And that's why it's so um, delayed
Oh, that's
for
why.
2 weeks at least,
Yeah,
because
right.
there is a public holiday going on in China.
Right. That
So
explains it.
maybe that's the same case with you as well.
Right. And the problem is that there is someone there. We are in constant communication. I wrote them an email, and when I got the notification of the order that I had placed, and I wasn't aware that the car was only released in May. And the first email that I wrote was something strange with the order. Why does it say that it will be delivered in May? Is that a mistake? And they told me, no, 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 it's because of the car. And I told them, oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I placed the CMF box, 120 euros and 10 euros the poly
The
bags.
cars.
Just the 3 euro set now hinders me to get it before May. Can we please just delete the item? And they did. They were really kind. I would not even had expected a refund. I just wanted the 3 euros to be taken out and I would be fine. Got the money back. Strangely, the date of the delivery and my order did not change. I waited a week. I wrote another email and asked them,
Okay.
guys, what's going on? Oh, they after a couple of days, I got an email and they said me, oh, sorry, we changed it. I waited another week. Nothing happened. And I wrote another email, and they said, "Oh, we are so sorry. Um, there is a bug in the system. It should have been changed, but
We
now
have
we
to
are
change it
changing
again.
it. It's still not changed, and I still not have a notification. And now it's almost February, and I thought that is so strange. What's going on? On Bluebrixx, you hear the trouble that they are having, and JB Spielwan seems to have a similar situation, and I never experienced that with JB Spielwan.
Interesting. It's really interesting.
Yeah, maybe there's something else going on as well.
Okay.
Hmm.
Guys and gals, we are building the engine, which is
Ooh,
always a fun part on the Bluebrixx models
yeah.
because they are rather intricate. But
Ooh.
this is a new one.
Yeah.
Um, Usually they use um, grills, a
Mhm.
lot of grills to show like the valve covers.
Yeah.
But this time they've used roller skates.
No
So
way.
you even see the, yeah, and that's another English word I can pronounce, the overhead camshafts. So the
Ooh.
obenliegenden Nockenwellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you even can see them because, of course, this engine is a V4, from
Mhm.
what I know,
Yeah.
and it does have overhead camshafts, and they
Right.
modeled that with the rollerblades, which is
Right.
insane, insane amount of detail
Yeah.
for it's just like 10 bricks,
That's
but it's
fantastic.
cute. It's
Yeah,
really cute,
it really is. It's
and that's what
amazing.
I like. Usually, you don't have engines on the Lego,
Yeah.
only on the bigger ones.
Right.
But in this scale, it's really something.
Yeah. Wow. That is incredible. Very cool. Um,
And I'm lost. Where am I?
oh
Step 54.
no. Mhm.
How far have you come in the meantime?
I started the build of the garage.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's like step
Um,
something.
that is now very difficult to say. Um, because I built the first two instructions, and now I'm theoretically on step 9, but it's the step 9 of
Oh,
the garage.
it's the garage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. True. So you've already built the first car then?
Yes, the first two are built. I have the Mercedes and the Alpine.
Nice. Oh, they're rather big
Mm,
for a speed champion cars. But
right,
true to your life because Formula One cars are enormous these
right.
days.
Yeah, and they are all with prints. So far, there will be a sticker sheet coming. um, but the cars in itself, they are printed. The helmets as well.
Seems Lego does put some more effort into child's toys than they do into the adult sets
Right.
sometimes.
So strange. I need to check out. I know that there is a Red Bull car as well. I'm wondering
The
if
big
they
one.
printed that as well.
Oh, you mean a speed champion Red Bull?
Right, the same scale car, and then as a Red Bull. Cause Red
Yeah.
Bull to promote it with children. Hmm.
Yes. That's like putting someone on coke early.
Yeah. I have to check it out. I know that I saw that there will be a Red Bull car as well. Hmm.
Sure. What I what I really don't like about this Bluebrixx builds, because I have bad bad experience the last couple of times.
Yeah.
So I have always this feeling, and you know, the last time it happened on step 197 of 201.
Yeah.
That I was missing a part, and
Ah, yeah,
that's really, really, really kills the experience.
right.
Um, so I
Strangely, I
always have
never.
this nagging feeling that some part is
Right.
missing.
It's really
No.
annoying. And for some reason, I never have that with Lego. It's really rare.
Yeah, I can't remember any Lego set missing a part.
Right.
Like never ever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
How does that work?
Yeah. Do you know
How do
how
you
it works? The production is in China. Do they pack in China as well?
you mean Lego?
No. The Lego do that. They produce in China as well, but
Yeah,
among other
correct.
locations. But Bluebrixx produces, I think, in China. I just don't know
As
whether
far
the.
as I know, it depends on the model.
Oh, okay.
Some say it's the same make as Cobrix,
Mm.
which I doubt because on some models the quality of the parts is not up to the Cobrix
Oh, yeah.
quality.
Right.
Because I do have Cobrix here as well, and they
Mm.
are way better than Bluebrixx parts.
Oh.
So I would say Cobrix is like a Bluebrixx Pro.
Mm.
That's quite the same quality of parts.
Ah, right.
But the specials definitely, the specials definitely have a lesser quality of the parts. It gets
Ah,
better every time,
yeah.
but still they are, uh, yeah.
Right. Ah, look at that. Yeah.
For instance, I can show you what I mean. So if you look at this 2x3, you have a very large um, holding point, or
Yeah.
uh, where basically the injection nozzle
Mm.
was sitting,
Yeah.
and that's okay because it's nearly a trademark for Bluebrixx bricks that they have this large nozzle point,
Yeah.
and they don't have it on flat parts
Mm.
like Lego does. For
Yeah.
example, they have it even on flat parts. But you can also see the nozzle canal around the stud where it's pressed into the plastic, and that you don't have on fantasy parts, Mold King parts,
Yeah.
or Lego parts.
Ah,
The
yeah.
studs are all even
That
normally.
makes sense. Mm.
And that's new to me. I've never seen
Ah,
that before on Bluebrixx parts. I
yeah.
just seen it on these. I think because they are more shiny,
Mm.
and that's why you see it better,
Oh, yeah.
I guess. So
Right.
yeah,
That makes
it
sense.
changes. It
Yeah.
changes all the time.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. From Bluebricks, I
So it
only.
seems to me that Blue
Yeah.
special or whatever.
Mm. Yeah. It definitely makes sense. Hmm. Yeah. I only built Star Trek from Bluebricks, and
Yeah.
the other one is Snoopy. And Snoopy,
Oh, Snoopy.
I did not like. I like the figure, but the pieces, strangely, were not that good.
Cheap.
But yeah, they
You feel?
did not come together nicely. It felt like as if I had known, I would. It felt like a cheap brand. I never built
Mm-hmm.
knockoff Lego, but it felt like knockoff Lego. And I built
Okay.
before Star Trek from Bluebricks, and the pieces are amazing.
Yeah. That
And
way, the pro pieces, especially on Star Trek, especially on the later sets,
yeah,
are are truly amazing.
right. And that's why it shocked me that the Snoopy sets were so strange in quality.
Mm. Yeah, I sense that. I totally sense that. It's the same experience I had with my first Ferrari. You know, I bought the Magnum Ferrari. That was pretty much the first Bluebrixx set I bought, and that was terrible.
Yeah,
It was simply terrible. There were like parts falling off because there was not enough friction on them. Like the wheels still fall off every time I pick it up.
right.
And it was not very well made as well. So it was difficult to manipulate some of the parts because they came off so easily,
Yeah.
like the like the hood or
Oh,
the the trunk. The trunk lid came off easily, or
right,
even the whole front of the car came off easily because it was only like
right.
connected with a couple of studs in a very awkward way. Yeah, and
Right,
it seems to me not only that the parts got better, but also the designer got better,
right.
which each car he designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes he still makes a blunder, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, now on the Eleanor, I had the problem the front headlamps. The
Yeah.
complete headlamp assembly is, yeah, it's one stud.
Yeah.
It's and if you touch it the wrong way, if you rub it the wrong way, they will fall off.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So engine in, I guess it's strange this time. Normally Bluebrixx puts the engine on jumper plates
Mm-hmm.
so that you can take it out easily.
Yeah.
It's not the case this time. This time it's fully studded,
Oh.
so you cannot take it out
Yeah.
as easily as with other models.
Hmm.
Wonder why? Maybe there
Yeah.
was not enough space to
That could be.
make that possible. But nonetheless, it's a nice engine.
Right.
And to be fair, the engine was not the greatest part of the original DeLorean.
Yeah.
He planned for a much bigger engine, and they couldn't deliver it. And then they put something else in. I think it was a Rover engine. I'm not sure, and it was meekish at best.
Oh. Yeah.
So it did not make enough power, and that's why the people did not. Um, why the DeLorean had such a bad reputation, because the engine was just too small for what had been promised by DeLorean at that time.
Yeah.
He promised a sports car, and then you had a car that I think it made below 100 horsepower.
Wow.
So that's not a sports car.
Yeah. Right. Wow.
Did you know that the DeLorean was built in Ireland?
No.
That's a
Wow.
it's a stupendous story. I'm not sure if I should tell it or keep it for another stream. Um, DeLorean was a genius designer. He was with GM at some time,
Mm-hmm.
even like CEO or something. So really high up in hierarchy.
Yeah.
And then he said he wants to build his own car and
Mm-hmm.
quit and started to make up plans for the DeLorean.
Yeah.
And the problem was he couldn't find any backers, or let's say all backers he got backed out of it
Yeah.
because of the crisis, the
Yeah.
oil crisis. And then he searched around and searched around and searched around, and he couldn't find any. And then he went to the British government, of all people,
Yeah.
as an American. He went to the British government, and they were searching for investors into Belfast
Yeah.
because of the riots there.
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna build my factory in Belfast."
Wow.
And they gave him stupendous amounts of money because this was a political
Yeah.
thing, of course.
Right.
And and in his factory, Protestants and Christians worked on the car.
Wow.
And then labor strikes hit,
Mm?
and yeah, and everything that could have gone wrong went wrong with this car,
Right.
and that's why it was not the success it should have been.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't
but it's
know that.
crazy that an American car manufacturer builds his factory in Belfast
Right.
during the 70s
Right.
when there was all these riots going on.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah,
That's fascinating.
yeah, it's true. It's truly great story.
Right.
Uh,
Wow.
uh, what? What? They want me to build a part. Where should I put it? Ah,
Mm.
there. Oh, gee. Good. That. Like that. Okay. I'm still detailing the engine, it seems. What to do with all these parts when I stop?
Mm.
So, are you gonna finish your build?
Um. I'm. I'm not sure. There is a slight chance because I think it's not as big as I want it to be. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm a slow builder. I'm really, really um very proud of myself that I built the Tudor corner. It's the new modular of 2025 from Lego, and it has
Yeah,
3,200 pieces. That I built it in 11 hours.
that's a big build.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a big
And
build.
usually I'm super slow. And we met a couple of weeks ago. Martin, Greg from London, Gaz from London. We met on a live stream and we built it together. And goal was to build it during one live stream. And we
Okay.
met at 1 p.m. Just after lunch. And goal was I was told to be done if I can by midnight. The thing that I did not incorporate in my calculation was that everyone was talking about UK midnight, which is my 1 p.m. 1 a.m.
Yes.
I was really done by my midnight. I was 1 hour ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
11
fast.
hours.
Great.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can do if you concentrate and focus on and have a deadline.
Hard enough. Yeah, I was pretty impressed when we built the AT&T with three people in like 10 hours.
Yeah,
And that's like 8,000 parts. So,
right.
and we had a lot of problems in the end because the legs kept falling off all the time.
Yeah,
So that's really if you want to people, if you're listening to this and you want to buy the AT&T from Mold King, um, yeah, get yourself ready for some life-changing experience.
yeah. Oh,
It's really a nightmare in the end because the model is very very heavy, and the legs just can't support it properly unless you put it on plates.
yeah,
So my advice would be to buy some two white big building plates and then put it on there that it
yeah.
actually holds together properly.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, but I'm glad that it worked in the end.
Yeah, yeah, it worked at the end, but we had to resort to gluing it together.
Right,
Actually,
right. Ah, but it's not nice if you build on your own. It's a really frustrating experience then. At least
yeah,
you got.
especially if you need like four hands to keep it up
Right,
because it's so heavy,
right.
and it really was heavy,
Wow.
very, very, very heavy.
It is fun to build together with others, right?
Yeah, it was great fun. It was really great fun because, of course, we talked a lot about the parts and compared it to the movies and consolidated each other on difficult steps.
Yeah,
Because there were a few steps where we actually not sure what the instruction was telling us to do,
yeah,
and but that way it worked. It worked nicely.
right. Yeah, I love that too. When I build Baradur with Martin together, it's nice to be able to ask someone else, like, can you help me out? Something is strange here.
Yeah, totally. Oh, 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 that's nice. You know these horns?
Um,
Sure, huh? You know these horns? They are used quite often, especially in like Harry Potter
oh,
or
right.
Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings sets. And usually these are plastic.
Mm.
No, these are rubber.
Oh,
These are made of
that
rubber,
is fantastic.
not plastic.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Wow.
Never seen that before.
Right. Yeah. I think I only saw it once on the Lego set, but was it a mech or a dragon? Yeah, but rarely on. Yeah. Where was it? Oh, Martin knows these things. I think it was a mech that I once saw it. But that's amazing. Um,
What do you want from me now?
Martin has an amazing memory. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what.
totally admire the guys which can recite sets and parts from memory, like Helter Steine does when he says, "Well, yeah, there was the 3108 something, and that had the
Right,
piece in there in yellow, but now we have it in green." What the?
right, exactly.
That's like crazy knowledge.
Right. Ah,
And another roller skate.
yeah.
Where is
I
it?
really like his reviews and his live streams. Um,
I think I think I may do a stop here somewhere
mm,
because I'm at 66, so 70 would be a good
yeah.
stopping point for me, I guess.
Mm, perfect.
So, yeah, because I think I built a little bit slower this time because last time I made it to 100,
Yeah.
but this is way more complicated than the other one I built
Right.
with all the different gray parts.
Right.
Because I have parts here in silver, light bluish gray,
Mm,
dark bluish gray, and
yeah.
black. That's
Right.
the colors I have.
Yeah.
That's all the colors I have.
Wow. Right.
And it's really hard to It's not on the instructions. It's very clear in the instructions. Thanks Bluebrixx for that. But I really have a hard time um, concentrating.
Right. And sometimes it's difficult with the light as well, that
Yeah,
everything looks the same.
and of course, talking to you um, slows me down a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Keeping an eye on the stream.
Yeah.
So,
See.
but so far, I'm quite impressed with the parts quality.
And what I saw from the silver looks really nice as well.
Yeah, it does. Totally does. I mean, the black parts, especially the black parts, have problems with the shininess,
Ooh.
especially on the tiles,
Mm.
which is unfortunate. The
Yeah.
gray tiles seem to be way better than the black tiles. It seems like the black parts have been stonewashed.
Oh. Yeah.
So they have many scratches. The gray parts and the silver parts don't have that. Only the black parts. It's like they pulled the black parts from the parts bin.
Oh. Yeah.
But that has always been the case with Bluebrixx. So I guess I have old black parts and new gray parts.
Yeah.
That's my
That's so
suspicion.
strange. Yeah. Maybe that's the disadvantage when, because they are not the producer of the sets, they are just ordering the pieces that they want to
Yeah,
use.
yeah, I think so. And they sometimes they get like bad patches or old patches.
Right,
Oh, batches, not patches.
right.
Okay, turn around. And again, I seem to have a lot of um, extra parts, spare parts,
That would make me so nervous.
because I've built this blue lever in here,
Yeah,
and there's a second one lying right there, a complete one. So
yeah,
blue on the bottom and black on the top.
right,
Both parts are here. I'm pretty sure I'm not using that again
right.
somewhere else.
That's so strange. I mean, on the one hand, it's really nice to have spare parts, but
Yeah,
if it's your first Bluebrixx set, you probably
you get
spend
confused
hours.
because usually it's only a few one by one tiles and that's it.
Right.
But in here it's really a lot.
Wow.
I hope I get this feeling I've missed something.
Yeah.
Okay, how? Like this, like this. What? I don't get it. Ah, okay. And you go off. It's really funny how they use the parts. Shield. Ah, okay, that's the intercooler. Oh, that's a real fun way to make one.
Mm.
Well,
So
So
far, we built a base.
doesn't
I
work.
mean, sometimes a white table is really unfortunate. I built a white base on a white table. That was smart.
Did you see anything while building it?
No. uh,
Hmm. I have a hard time putting this part on.
oh.
It doesn't want to find the stuff where it belongs to.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can rectify that. Ah, now. Okay. Okay. Just yeah. Now it's on. I just the V didn't have enough. The V engine didn't have enough V in it, and that's why I couldn't put anything on top.
Oh,
But
right.
now it worked. Yeah,
Uh,
it's still a little bit short.
yeah.
Yeah, now it fits. But yeah, I mean, details. They are all for the details on the engineer,
Right.
and in a very creative way to use normal parts
Mm.
to get it to look like something. Oh, sorry, something completely different,
Yep.
and it looks crowded. It looks really crowded,
Right.
like it should be.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
It looks banana. It looks amazing.
So
Very cool.
yeah,
Mm.
and I guess that's it for me today.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry to all you guys watching that I didn't get as far as I wanted, but still, it has been great fun. I'm very impressed with the model, with the design up until now. I'm very impressed with the silver parts. They seem to be of great quality. Not so much impressed with the black parts. They seem to be of the lesser quality
Oh.
in this
Yeah.
model. But yeah, we have a lot of spare parts. It seems that's new for Bluebrixx.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to completing it. Um, I guess in next week Wednesday maybe if I can find the time.
Yeah.
If not, we'll do it in 2 weeks. Okay.
Right. Mm. Perfect.
So I wish you all a good night.
Wait, we have to do at least I'm not really sure how we want to do.
If you're,
At the end I usually raid into someone. Um, if
oh,
you
you
want
do.
to we raid. We the things that the others did to do as well. Um, the people are right now with us. We take them to someone else, cause if we just stopped streaming, then
They will be hanging in the air.
right no the stream would just stop. Oh, thank you so much for following, Little Break.
Thank you.
That's it. Truly means the word. Thank you so much. Right, and then the stream would just end, and it's nice to go to another place and keep the stream going. Um, we could go to the same place, but we have to definitely do it separately. It is
Yeah.
possible to raid into different streams as well. Um,
Yeah.
I just take a look. Mark Binder, Mark, who came to us a, an hour or two ago. He is streaming at the moment. Um,
Yeah.
I would say we go over to Mark.
Let me see how I find out how to get to him.
I usually go to my Twitch and then to the stream manager, and then there are
Mm-hmm.
buttons, and there is a little umbrella, and when you
Yeah.
hover with the
Great
mouse over it,
channel.
it says rate channel.
Yeah, and where should I go?
In a minute, I would say I would suggest M underscore Binder. But
Mantiva. No, not Mantiva. Where is he? How can I search? M underscore Binder. M Binder. I've got him. So you tell me when.
mm-hmm. 1 second. Um, Everyone and uh, little bit. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm so sorry that we are going just the moment that you are with us, but I hope we will be able to see each other maybe at a later time again. Everyone, thank you very much for being with us during the stream, for all the raids. Thank you so much. It truly means the world to us.
Thank you guys.
It would be great if you followed Madlib2023. He is an amazing moderator, and a great friend, and a wonderful streamer as well. Please do me a favor, follow, subscribe, like Martin Madlib2023 on Twitch as well as on YouTube. And the same goes for Pontiac as well. He's a great streamer on YouTube. He has a channel and on Twitch as well. Do me a favor, follow, like, subscribe. Um, and I hope we will see each other again. For now, it would be great if we all could go together to Mark Binder, Mark M underscore Binder. Let me type it in the rate. M underscore Binder. He is amazing and a good friend and a great streamer as well. It would be great
It
if
seems
we
he's building
could
the
go
office,
together.
from what I can see.
Just one more thing to do. Thank you so much, guys. Wait. If you would like, you can grab the following command. Either as a follower, the first one, or as a subscriber, the second one. This would be the first one. If you're a subscriber, this would be possible as well. And with that, thank you very much for today. Hope to see you soon again. Now I need to find the rate. Ah, right. Pontiac, I'm ready to press the
Yes.
button now.
See ya.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Waiting in a minute. In a second. Counting. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you for everything, guys. See you on the other side. Bye.